Hi, my name is Ian Pettigrew of Kingfisher Coaching, and in this brief Ignite talk, I'm going to talk about the concept of true strength, how to help people succeed, and to do it in a way that's sustainable. Based on working with thousands of people, I've noticed that people have so much untapped potential. People can be so much better than they are at the moment, and it's often really simple things that will help them break through and unlock that potential. But there's a problem with finding out how to do that, because there's no shortage of conflicting advice, of different voices telling people to head in different directions, whether it's to get more sleep or get up earlier, to never ever give up and to know when to quit, or that mindfulness is the only answer. One example would be the advice about getting up at 5 a.m. and working on the most important thing to you. I know that works really well for some people, but I don't think it's actually about getting up early at all. It's about working on what's most important and using the best of you. And I think there's a fundamental mistake that we make time and time again. People take something that works for them and assume it will work for other people, whereas we've simply got a blueprint or a pattern. And I see this mistake being made a lot. But everybody is different. They're different people who want different things. And I never cease to be amazed by the sheer variety of what it takes to help people succeed, of what each person's own success secrets actually are. Now, it's easy for me to share a long list of what I think success secrets aren't, but it isn't that helpful. So what I want to do is share my experiences of what I believe the keys are, of what will really help people break through. And the answer I found is that it depends. Now, I call this true strength because I really think it comes from within, but I do believe we can make use of some of the blueprints and patterns to help people figure out how to succeed. I think it depends on a few things. Firstly, it depends on strengths, on knowing what our natural talents are. So many people don't know what their talents are as they're busy focusing on their weaknesses, but we need to help people apply their strengths and help them to do it well. Everyone shines given the right lighting. But it isn't all about strengths, as often there's things we need to do despite the fact that we don't find it naturally easy. So we need to make good decisions on how to manage and mitigate weaknesses. We just don't try and turn them into strengths. True strength also depends on intention, about knowing what we want and why. And we all want different things. You might be motivated by happiness, by making the world a better place or providing for your family. All are fine. You just need to know what they are. True strength also depends on our mindset. There's so much we can do to develop a healthy mindset. Pick your model. Mindfulness, positive psychology, neuroscience, the chimp paradox. There's loads we can do to develop our mindset. True strength also depends on action. I don't believe that the universe provides. I believe that taking action does. We all have the same 24 hours in each day, and many people have opportunities to make better decisions how to use it and overcome procrastination. True strength also depends on resilience. Things such as playing to our strengths helps, but there's loads of other things we can do to help people build and sustain the resilience and cope with the challenges that come along with life and with work. And finally, I believe that true strength depends on truth. Firstly, the ability to not believe that we're snookered by challenges, but to be able to walk around the table and see things from different and often more empowering perspectives. But also on feedback, to be able to benefit from compassionate truth. Not all feedback is created equal, but there's a huge value in taking feedback, including things you don't want to hear, from people that you can trust to speak the truth. So that's what I believe true strength depends on. Strengths, weaknesses, intention, mindset, action, and resilience, all underpinned by truth. And I believe this has got implications for leaders and managers, for coaches, and for authors. Firstly, it requires us to have some humility. It requires us to recognise that our success secrets are, well, just ours, and to look at the patterns that underpin them. And the second implication is that we need to trust and empower people to figure out how to succeed. Not to give them our answers, but to equip them to figure out their own. After all, you're the expert in you. And that's it. People have loads of untapped potential, and while there's no shortage of conflicting answers telling them how to succeed, I believe the real power comes from helping people to figure out their own true strength.